What's up, Union Arena players? This is Kyle D, better known as Universities, and today we are going to be making none other than a Demon Slayer yellow deck. We know that the promos are coming into the set, which is really solid, and let's get into the video and really talk about yellow Demon Slayer decks, right? So as you guys know, that we do have Red Riot Games. They're just a new up-and-comer. If you guys are expecting to order singles for Demon Slayer, this site will be pretty jam-packed. He usually gets a lot of product when it comes down to the Demon Slayer stuff, or even Union Arena to other card games, which is really important. But they also do have that $2,000 February 8th, 2025 in Canada. So if you guys are in Canada, they maxed out, but they also do have a side of 1K side event. So make sure you guys click the link in here, look up Red Riot Games in the Googles or whatever web search engine you want to do, and it will give you an access to a great tournament, and hopefully you guys enjoy it and win a sword actually. So let's get into it and take a look at what we are going to be working with this set. So if this would let me do it. So yellow. Now let's take a look here. So we first have Zenitsu. What we're probably going to be building is going to be the Tanjiro deck, and then his sister Nezuko. So it'll be vitally important to take a look at what we're going to be trying to build with it from the get-go and see where we're going to end up with. So first off, we do have Kaguya here. I don't know if we'll actually play her, nor do I know if we'll be playing Sakonjin, the Crows maybe, but I think first off, we're gonna need 0 raid targets, right? So Kanjuro being able to add itself to hand might matter. Just kidding. It always does matter, right? There's nothing too crazy out of the ordinary when it comes down to thinking like this. But then let's see, play 1 Nezuko with energy 2 or 1 AP from your hand without paying into your front line rested. Maybe the Nezuko discard might come in. I don't know yet, but we'll have to see, right? So then we do have the Kamamo Tanjiro here. Choose up to 1 character in your opponent's front line with 3000 DP or less. Retire it. I don't know if I'm a big fan of the 2-cost retirement cards. We'll have to see where it kind of lands after I do everything here. Okay, so this is a Tanjiro I know that sees play right off the get. So add up to 1 Nezuko with 3 costs or less AP 1 from your outside to your hand. Play up to 1 Nezuko with 3 costs 1. Okay, basically instead of just saying add Nezuko, play Nezuko, you know, instead of just playing it with 3 costs, at least this one's just saying you can do a little bit of fun shenanigans with this, which is not bad. So we're gonna take this Tanjiro and most likely go full play set on it, because I feel like this is one of the raids you really want to be on. It's an impactor, so it's just going to do a little bit of damage. So let's see here. This is Nezuko's 0 cost. If there's a Tanjiro on your field, this character gains 1000 DP. This might come up, and I think we might be playing her. We'll just have to see. Let's see what's next to go here. On play, front line. If there is a Tanjiro in your area, choose up to 1 character on your opponent's front line with 15,000 DP or higher. It gets minus 1,000 DP for the turn. You know what? I think this one is played at a full, maybe 2 to 3. We'll start with 3 and see where we go from there. Then we do have this Nezuko here. So this one's probably the raid target that you're going to be using off of the Tanjiro here. So let's see, Nezuko, if there's a Tanjiro on your field, this character gets plus 500 DP. So it's a base 4K. When attacking, choose up to 1 Tanjiro on the front line and 1 of your other characters in your energy line and switch positions. So it kind of gives a total swap feel, right? So we'll start off with 2 here. And I think that's a good starting number, right? So then let's take a look. Maybe him? We'll have to see. Front, no. That's the promo. Kano, maybe Kano? We'll have to see. Inosuke at the end of the attack At the end of your attack phase, if this character is active, retire this character. Interesting to make it so you have to swing with it, right? Motora, it has step. Let's see. Oban. I don't know. We're looking for like the starter deck stuff, right? So taking a look here. Obviously, total concentration breathing. We're gonna need a full playset of this. Then we do have total oh, that's the AP. Okay. Then here's the removal constant flux. Choose one character in your opponent's front line with 3,000 DP or less. If you have a Tanjiro on your field, it goes to 5,000 instead. So that's obvious here. Now let's take a look here. So starter deck. So on play, if you have a Nezuko on your field, this character gets plus 5,000 DP and impact 1 until the end of the start of your next turn. So making him a base 45 actually is pretty solid. So I think we're gonna go with at least 2. And then maybe we'll take a look here. What about this one? Tanjiro, step, activate. One of your character gets plus 3,000 DP. So 1, 2, 3. We'll go 3, maybe 4 right now, and then adjust if need be. So then we have Nezuko here. Maybe we'll have to see. So this is where we're kind of different than JP. We got these off the bat, right? So we have Nezuko here. This is a vitally important rare. So when in the energy line at the start of your attack phase, choose one character in your front line, switch position with this character. You know what? Not a bad choice. I think we like this card, right? I think this is a pretty solid choice we want to go with, right? Then we have Tanjiro here, the other one. So if this character on your field move during your attack phase, choose up to one character on your area, it gets plus 1,000 DP until the... Ooh, nice. Actually being able to buff and just kind of combo play makes sense, right? We just kind of evolve and adapt. Now we're gonna have to go through and see what else we can kind of just go with. Let's see what he does. Obane. So just a 0 cost, do something, right? Just again, we need some 0 cost to set ourselves up. So we're pretty solid here. I think maybe we go down to 3 and then kind of look at everything else we got to work with, right? So because I know the starter deck's usually at the end of these things. So let's take a look here. Is this set 1? Yep, this is set 1 still. Cool. Inosuke. We're probably definitely playing this one. So this is our 0 cost. So we'll go up to 4 so we can have balanced raid targets, right? So 4, 8, 11 zeros. Let's see what's nursing. Add one character from your outside area to your hand. Ooh. So we'll try that. Zenitsu, the Crow, Tanjiro, 0 cost, Nezuko being Nezuko. Now we got 6 more cards to work with, right? So now we need to fill up and figure out what can we do with it, right? I think obviously we're gonna go bring up the 2 raid targets to max, and maybe I think we have the good impactor, we have another impactor, you know, that matters to an extent, right? Then let's take a look here. Let's see, you're set 3, we can't touch you. Let's see. So what are you doing exactly for the deck? So your opponent, yeah, we also got some good raids here in set 3. Wow. Okay. So let's see if we can do something about maybe getting a double energy generation, return one other character from your... I don't like this card, to be honest with you. These cards start being bad after a little bit. Maybe the step, we might want to just play Tonjin, just so we have step live. I mean, yeah, we're almost triggering everything, right? We give active here, we give active here. This is draw a card. This is a vanilla promo. She at least gives a trigger. So 4, 8. I don't want to go too low on triggers here. We need 4 more cards, maybe something. I don't know if 12 will be like the magic number we want to be on. So that's the question, right? Maybe a double energy. We're kind of on a curve of 4, right? We tap out at 4, but we have the promos to kind of give us double energy generation as well. Something that just does something, right? Maybe a small raid target for him if there is one, because we have the 0 in deck. Maybe we can take advantage of it. Who's the raid for you, boy? Or do you not have a raid? That'd be quite interesting, right? That's the crow. We have you. I don't know, right? I'm just trying to figure out where I'm going to put the last couple energies. I feel like we should just put in the step character, because at 3 it steps, and then you basically have 0 to maybe just because it's step, right? We want to keep the aggression from kind of killing us. So 0, 0, 0, 1. We have a set of 1, so that's going to matter a little bit, right? So I think we just go with Step Boy here. I think that's just where we're going to go with. I think we just go with a full play set of a step that's going to draw us a card. I think this might make the deck work. I don't fully know, but I feel like if we're going to go with a deck that's going to focus on doing some shenanigans with the promos and everything like that, I think this might be where we're going to have to start with, right? I think this is a good starter base for English Tanjiro with Nezuko, especially with the promos. Wait a second. I did not add the color trigger. What is wrong with me? Who's the rainbow in this deck? Ew. Why do we have bad cards? Why is it 2 AP? Choose a character in your opponent's front line and gets so. It has possibilities of combos with Nezuko, but you're burning resources to do it. I don't know how I feel about it. To be honest with you, I would like a color trigger that isn't going to cost me my whole turn. If not, I might just say screw it and go similar to how I built the other deck I like playing. God, I don't like to be restricted to losing turn. I really don't. I would like a color AP, even if it's just not matching what we're going to be raiding with. Let's see if I can get the rainbow trigger to do something besides him. But I really don't want him. I don't like 2 AP color rainbow triggers. I might say screw it, because we got 4, 7 restand triggers, which isn't bad. Like, there's no other one? No, you're not it either. Where are you? Just trying to find a rainbow triggers in this color. Let's see. If it's just a one of here, I'm not really gonna care. Let's see. Can we apply the filter so I can figure out triggers? Trigger. Let's see. Special. Nope. We don't want special. We want color. Let's get color here. Okay, let's take a look at the colors we have access to. Wait, a raid with color? Okay. So you are set 1. You're set 1. You're set 3. You're set 3. Okay. That's not helping us. So basically, we have to skip the rainbow trigger because I'm not going to waste a turn on a 2 cost. That's basically on play, kill a 3000 AP, right? I want to be aggressive, and I think the play is actually just say screw it and just get the draw trigger boy. I think that's the play. Just because I don't want to be paying 2 AP. I really think it's a bad game design when you're paying 2 AP to play your characters, especially how fast the meta is. It's just not worth it. So I think it's just build it like this. So the Demon Slayer English volume 0.1. Okay. So taking a look here, we have zero cost Tanjiro, we have 0 cost Nezuko, and we do have Obine. And then we do have Tengen. You have basically, for 1 cost, we're working with a promo here. So Nezuko, at the start of your attack phase, one of your characters on your front line switches position with this character. That's pretty solid. Like, if the deck had a way of minusing DP consistently, besides doing this, you know, it combos nicely with Nezuko, right? When in front line, if you just play Nezuko, then proceed to do that, you'll kill any 4K. But I really don't think that's the play, right? And then Nezuko here, we can get pieces back with nursing and stuff like that. I feel like this is just where we're gonna have to go, right? I think volume 2, it gets a lot better when you can add a few cards, but right now, I think this is what we got to work with. So let's save the deck, and then basically, yeah, hopefully you guys found this vitally strong. I feel like I'm missing a few pieces, but we can definitely do something with this. So what do you guys think? What changes would you add to this base list? And let me know down in the comments. Maybe we'll make an adjustment before the big, this is all the new decks for Demon Slayer. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you next one. Peace.